So I guess let's get started because who
Okay.
knows when they're going to join us. And then, so we're on those pages, right? Page 62.
Right, gotcha.
So this page has a lot of vovs and zayins because they're easily confused, right?
Yep.
Okay. So the zayin has that little slant and it's made up. If you were writing the letters, it's made up of two parts, but the vav is just one line. Okay. So Gail, you were on first. You get to read first.
Oh, okay. So here we go. But can you hear me?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Can't see me, but that's fine. Bavit. We just went under under pairs. Zavit.
Are you on page 62?
Yeah. Exercise D.
Exercise
D. It says D, practice exercise 1.
You see it, Evelyn?
I'm on page 62, but I'm on
the sheet.
Giva Road.
No, on the sheets.
Oh, on the sheets. Oh,
yeah. Sorry.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll start again when Evelyn gets it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Okay.
Meanwhile, we can say good morning to Hetty. Hi, Hetty.
Hi, Hetty.
Okay, just hold on. I apologize.
Hetty, you're muted, hon.
My other computer has frozen. Why don't you go ahead and okay, there. I can close. Let me just close this other program so I can go ahead. Okay. So the first one is Vari. Is that correct?
Okay, I'll start again. Bavit.
Bavit, yes. Okay.
Zavit. Vadi. Zuzi. Ziv.
Good.
Okay.
Do one more.
Okay. Va'ada. Zava'a. Zahiha. Zahia.
Right.
Zahia.
Yeah.
That's, let me see if I can see what that is. That's a dash or 2 dots there?
2 dots.
Okay. So it's Mivekeach.
Yeah. It's a straight line under the vav. Mivekeach.
Oh, that's what I meant about the dots.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I didn't know. Okay, so it's Mivakeach. And then
correct.
Ziv Tan.
Nice. Okay. Evelyn, you see where we are?
Yes.
Line
Zon. Mazone.
Right.
Zen.
Right.
Viren. Red. Red. Is that correct?
No, try the last one again.
Red.
Road.
Road.
There's a dot on the top of the resh, right?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm on the one. Okay. I didn't get to that one yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Road.
The other.
Road.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So the one next to it though is they're red.
That's it. Good.
Okay. All right. Okay. Zayit.
I don't know where you are, what sheets you're doing.
I'm on practice exercise number 1, starting with D. It's D, practice exercise number 1.
In the book or in the exercise?
No, on the pages.
On the pages.
The printed out pages.
Mine says 54. And then which page?
It should be page 62, it should say at the bottom.
52.
62, 62.
52, I have 51.
No,
48.
62.
62.
That just came a day or two ago.
Right, it's the new one, not from the last week.
Oh, it's not from the last night. You didn't send one.
She sent
No,
it
the night
Wednesday,
before.
Wednesday.
Wednesday I sent it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have that. I have to go print it. All
Okay,
right.
because I can't screen share because I'm on a different computer and I don't know how to do it.
Right, and the only email I read, the one that we're gonna do page 66 in the book.
Right, but there were 3 pages.
Oh, there were pages attached. I didn't print them. I
Yeah.
will, I could print them quickly. Go
Okay.
to my, are we gonna use that a lot?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, I'll just go and print it real quickly.
okay.
Let's see, where is my phone? Right here. Let's see if I can, I'll just walk away and print it.
Okay, we'll keep going
Okay.
until you get back,
Okay, so line 4
Okay,
is Sayit,
right?
Saris,
Good.
um, wrote,
No,
okay,
the,
Rati,
Viv,
Batik, that's Batik,
that one's Vatik, yeah.
yeah, Vitir,
The tear.
Vitir, okay.
But go back to the middle one. Do
All
that one.
right, the middle one on line 4,
Yeah,
wrote, Soat,
that's it. Okay, good.
okay.
Okay,
now,
yeah.
line 5,
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Anav,
Okay, go ahead, Evelyn. Finish the-
Aras, Nave,
Good,
Kased, Shabbat.
good. Okay, Gail, 6.
okay. Taved, Tavit, Gazit, Shizith, Nezek,
Good,
and then Ezra, Avla, Mizuzah, Mizvada, and Mizrach.
great. And why don't you do one more, Evelyn?
Okay.
Gail,
Yachdav, Shavatam, Ba'azan, Lead. Wait, which one?
do that one again.
Ba'azen.
It's a Vav,
Yeah, Ba'aven, right.
right? Good.
League Zarim, Vizamru.
Nice.
Oh, we hear that in the prayers, right?
Bizarro,
Yeah.
yes, right.
Yeah. I don't know what it means, but I've heard it, right?
It means, and we sing Bizarro. Yeah. Okay, Evelyn.
Nava, Zamir, Sikinim, Anavim, Viuga,
Gav, good. Keep going.
He Azar, Naava, Uhasek, Viharizim, Vitag, Viha.
Nice. Good. Okay. Gail.
Okay, now we got, okay, now we got Hem, Ahem, Da'ahem, Bada'ahem, Da'ahem.
Nice. And one more.
Be, Habe, Hahade, Es, Hahade.
Okay. Okay, let's run it. Hetty, we're on page 62.
line what?
And we're all the way at the bottom, practice exercise 2, line 3,
Okay. He,
right?
he,
Chachi,
to, he, tish, to, he, or who, they, who, an, they, who,
good.
een,
The
een, we an, who,
and they who.
he, kin, kifty, baka, baka,
Wait.
bake, neti,
Hetty, start that line again. 5. The
he, oh,
it's-
T,
It's T, correct, T.
right, T, can, T,
Con T,
can T, baken T,
good.
he's the, can T.
Okay, you did it.
Exactly.
Good. All right. Nice.
All right,
And now the next one should say 66 at the bottom, right?
oh, that's right, it was 66, yes, I got it.
Okay, so Evelyn, why don't you start and do 2
Okay.
lines?
All right. D, re,
They're both as,
de,
de, ref,
rec,
de. The first
de.
one, they're both
Who,
as.
The first one is D, correct?
No, it's short E.
Oh, short ek. Is that why there's the dot in the middle?
Oh,
No.
you ignore that dot in the middle. It's just,
Okay,
okay.
just direct.
Yes.
Derek,
Okay,
Derek,
okay. Daru,
that's it.
do Rahim,
Mm-hmm.
dar he ak,
Darkecha,
dar ki ha,
right?
dar he hem, do da,
Right?
mi dura, ma riga, mudi ragi,
Budragim, yeah.
darim. Hadarim,
That's it. Uh-huh. Hadarim, nice.
yes.
Okay, Gail.
Okay. Mutra,
Right?
Morad, Mudra, Mivora, Mishufra.
Good.
Okay. Now line 4. Midukar, Midur Dar, Yarda, Radda, Radta.
Okay. Hetty, do 2 lines.
it's 4, right?
5.
Me-
1, 5.
5, hidari, who,
No, just Hidrich.
hidrich, that's an S,
That's it. No, it's a tet. A T.
history,
No, there's no
Hiva-
S. No S sound. Heat,
okay,
that's it.
hivari, ho, hivarita, hida, kia,
Right. Go back to
but-
go back to the next to the last one. You weren't here last week and we had a
Right.
whole page. When a word ends with a chet, with an underneath of it, you read the first. So it's
So
hivriach,
hivriat,
ach, hivriach.
hivriat. I see.
Okay.
Okay, line 6. Para,
Pereth, Pereth,
parahu, hadar, arach, arat, eretz,
Eretz, right.
eretz, fared,
Pered,
fared.
Pered. The dot means it's a P sound. Pered,
Hared.
Pered.
Sidra,
Shidra, the shin.
it's Shidra, and then it's Sidra. The
Sidera,
one is Sidra. Then it's Shedepan, Bach, Shedepan,
right.
and
Shidefa,
Serafa,
Serefa, 2 dots are A,
Serefa, that's an A, Serefa,
right?
Teira Demach. Teira Demach.
Okay, the hey at the end is silent. So it's Tardema,
Terdema.
Tardema.
Ledor, Vador. Oh, that Ledor, Vador, it's like this. My goodness.
Yeah.
I always look for it.
Right, Ledor Vador.
What does that mean? Ledor, Vador.
From
Okay.
generation to generation.
Right. Ledor, there it is.
There it
Vadior.
is.
Vadior.
The Adir,
Vadior. Udvarir. Rech. Vadarir.
okay, there's an
Well-
again. So it's Ud, you have to stop. Ud,
Udvarechu. Udvarechu.
Udvarcha.
Udvarcha.
Right,
Ifadi Tanu.
that's good.
Fidin Tanu.
Okay, Evelyn, 9.
Vihu da'o, oat.
The
Um,
Hoda.
Yeah, what's that? I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's the Hoda. You said Huda. It's Hoda.
Da'o, is that correct?
Yes, now you did it.
Okay. Hadasha,
Good.
harada, huri'a, seed, kiha,
See, Kefa.
keha,
Right.
tem,
Good.
Sabartem, Dorutinu, Avadiha,
Avadecha.
Avadeha, Visidkaha.
Good. That's right. Vitsit Katacha.
Okay. Next, do the next line.
Yeah, do one more and then we'll let
Okay.
Gail finish.
Bu lehish ta havot.
Good.
Okay. Hish ta vote.
Good. Okay. Gail, finish up.
Kid varecha. Kid varecha. Mish alo te nu. Mish alo te nu. U mi bal a decha. U mi bal uim a decha. And u that's a under the R, it's a dash, right?
Yes.
U Vira Hameha. U Ra Hameha.
Nice. Okay. And then the next page was just a fun page with names of cities and countries. See if you recognize them as we go along. Hetty, why don't you do 1 and 2? You have to unmute, Hetty.
We're on page 67.
Correct.
Okay, page 67, one, America. Oh,
That's it.
America, New York. Oh, Philadelphia.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah.
Africa,
Right.
Boston.
Right.
Oh, I love this page.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Right.
Uh,
That's called,
Anglican.
all right, do
No,
one more line, then we'll let Evelyn.
Anglit, California,
Yeah, it's,
California, and Transylvania, no, Pennsylvania.
right. So the first one, Anglia, is England. And these are really how the words are written, because there was no Hebrew word for Philadelphia.
Right, so they come, and this is great to practice the pronunciation. I love this. Yeah, this is great. And
Okay,
that's reading like a third grader. You get the sound and you know the word.
Right. It's called Heblish. That's what they call it, Heblish. Half Hebrew,
Hebrew,
half English. Right? Heblish.
English. Oh, this is nice.
Okay. Evelyn, why don't you do
Okay.
3 lines? Yeah.
Line 4.
Yeah.
Line
Asia.
4. Yeah.
Asya.
Right.
Asia.
Asia. It's Asia. Asia.
Asia.
Asia.
Okay. She, ni,
Washington.
tov.
It's
But
Washington.
she,
It's Washington, where you are.
it's Washington. Okay.
Wait a minute. We're on line. Oh, right. I'm sorry. I
We're
was
on
Line
line
the
4.
line.
the last
Yeah, I
one.
skipped line. That's what happened.
And the last one
Okay.
is Nixas.
Texas.
Oh,
It's
Tisa.
a-
No, it's Tisa. So what's would that one be? Tisa.
No, try it again. You can do it. It's a tet.
Sa.
Texas.
Sa- Texas.
Texas.
Okay. Okay.
Try one
Canada.
more.
Canada.
Canada.
Okay, Canada. Yes.
Florida.
Is that
Right.
what it is? Okay.
That's what it is.
Alabama.
Right.
Alabama.
Right. Okay,
Okay.
Yale, why don't you do some?
Okay. Rome.
No, we're on 6.
Oh, 6. Right. Excuse me.
It's okay.
Italia.
Right?
Italy.
Yeah.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Arizona. Okay.
Arizona. Rome.
London. Toronto.
Good. So, okay, do one more and then we'll let Hetty finish. Go ahead.
Okay. Russia.
Right?
Ohio.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then Jaffa, no. Japan.
Yeah,
Japan, I
Right.
guess. Yeah. Japan, Mexico,
Right.
and Brazil, huh? Brazil.
Yeah,
Alski, Alaska,
correct.
Alaska, Baltimore,
Right.
and that um, what is that? Detroit.
Detroit. Detroit. Yeah,
All right.
good.
Oh, this is cute.
You
Mhm.
figured them all out. Okay, let's
Ah.
go over to the book. And it's 66 on the book, right?
66 in the book.
Okay, so we did the beginning of the Amida, and now we're down to the middle part, the Kedusha. So, Evelyn, do you want to read the English for us at the top?
Okay. The first three blessings in the Amidah speak of three different ways we know God: through membership in the Jewish people, avot; through daily
Right.
miracles, givorot; and now through the mystery of holiness, kedusha.
Right.
When the Amidah is recited in a minyan, the group of 10 adults traditionally require for a prayer service. The Kedusha is said out loud and responsively. In the Shabbat morning version, the word Kedosh, holy, or a form of it, occurs no less than 8 times. When reciting this prayer, it is as if we are trying to be transported to the holy realm, the heavenly realm, and join with the entourage of angels in Isaiah's vision, who constantly praise God, saying, Kadosh, Kadosh,
Kadosh, Kadosh. They're all
Kadosh, Kadosh.
Kadosh.
Holy, holy, holy. We rise up on our toes 3 times as we recite these words, thus elevating ourselves in the way the angels are elevated in God's eye. Do you want me
Okay,
to
and yeah, do the first paragraph.
Okay, the first, yeah. Nidish, I'm sorry.
Ne, look at it again.
Nadish et
Nekadesh. Those 2 dots are A.
Yeah, the small print is hard for me. Et Shimha Va'olam. Let us
Good.
sanctify your name in the world. Kishem di Shem, as they sanctify. Shem, as they sanctify. Uto Vishme Marom, it in the highest heavens. Ka Hato Al Yad Nivi as it is written
The
in the
first,
prophet.
Where are we reading?
Ikara. We're on page 66.
Oh,
the first Hebrew paragraph.
that whole down here. Okay, what line are we on? Kadosh, Kadosh.
On the paragraph that starts with Vikara. Say,
Nekadesh.
oh,
Yeah.
Nikad.
Okay, wait a minute, Evelyn. So we're on the first paragraph in the Hebrew, and Evelyn is reading the 4th line down of the prayer.
Oh, okay.
So
I must have skipped a line. Okay.
you did.
Yes.
Kakatuv.
Kahatov.
Kakatuv.
Vikatuv. Al.
Right.
Yad. Ni. Iha.
Echa.
Eha. Okay.
Echa.
Eha.
Bakara.
Evelyn, one more line.
Okay, vikada, keep me vikara,
Vikara,
said, el, said, amar.
Amar.
right,
And then-
and one called to another
And
and said,
one called to another and said,
okay. Gail, are
and-
you there?
I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Mhm.
okay,
Yes.
Okay, I'll do the next three.
Yeah.
Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Adonai Tzivaot. Milochal haaretz
That's
kivodo.
Okay, finish the play. Go ahead, finish the page, Gail.
Okay. Baruch Kavod Adonai Min Komo
me.
Loch Adonai Leolam Elohayich Sion Ledor Vador. I'm going under an overpass. I couldn't see. Okay. Hallelujah.
Right. And read the English for us so we hear what it is.
Holy, holy, holy is Adonai of the heavenly legions. The whole earth is full of God's glory. Blessed is the glory of God from God's place. Adonai will rule forever. Your God, O Zion, from generation to generation. Hallelujah.
Nice. Okay, so we're on the next page now. Let's just, Hetty, why don't you read that Hebrew paragraph?
Ledor Vador, right? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ledor Vador, Nagid Gedaledha, Ulenat Et,
Ul.
Natse, Ulnetzet, Vetzahim,
Okay, look,
Kiddush,
yeah, do the first word again. You're leaving out some vowels. Ul,
Ulenetzech,
netz, yeah, it's ul netzach,
Ulnetza, Natsatim, Tiim,
right?
Natsatim, Kidusha Teha, Nakadish,
Nach,
Dish, Kadish, Nakadish,
nach, dish. Remember those two dots are silent in the middle of a word,
Dish, oh, Nakdish,
right?
Nakdish, Vashiva Tahu,
The shiv,
Eloheinu,
it's the shiv, the two dots are silent.
Vashiv
Ha,
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 Vashim Hataha, Eloheinu, Mapinu,
me,
Lo, it's an F, I always forget. Mipinu,
yes, that's correct.
Lo, Yemo, Va, Mush, Namush,
Yes,
Leolam, Va'ed, Baruch, Ata Adonai, Ael, Hakadosh, Hael, Hakadosh.
you want to
From
read the,
generation to generation, we will tell of your greatness, and for all eternity, we will proclaim your holiness, and our praise to you, O God, will not depart from our mouths forever and ever. Blessed are you, Adonai, the Holy God. Mhm.
good. And then we have the words on the side, the vocabulary from the,
It's Nakadosh,
right? So Nikadesh, let us sanctify.
Nekadesh, let us sanctify Shemach,
Shim,
Shimacha, your Shimacha, oh Hashem, Shimcha, it's your name,
Kivodo is God's glory.
Kavodo, Kavodo, Imlochu, Imlochu,
Gimloch will rule.
Imloch, Ledor Vador, from generation to generation, Nagyod,
Nagid,
Nagid, Gidala,
God, no, God Lecha. God bless.
Gadlacha,
Right.
Gadlaha, your greatness. Gadlaha.
So
Interesting.
on the right are words from the Kedusha that we just read. On the left are words you already know. Draw lines to connect the ones that are related. Okay, so remember you're looking for 3 letters that are the same in each word. So if we look at Nikadesh, which one on the other side would it be related to?
Second from
Kadesh.
Kadush, right? So Nikadesh and Kadush
Number
both have
one.
something to do with holiness.
Kaddish. Kaddish. Lekadeh. Kaddish.
And then we
So,
have Yimloch. Which word is related to Yimloch? Yimloch means will rule.
Bella, right?
Correct, Melech, king.
Imlo Haggadah. Haggadah is Haggadah.
No,
what-
it's God Lecha. Which one is that?
Gadleha. Number 3 is Gadleha.
Right.
So that has we will tell. Gadle.
So
No, that's
God
not God.
Lecha is your greatness. And it's related to what word on the other side? Can you find it, someone?
first,
The first one, Hagadol. Hagadol
Hagadol.
means the great. They both have a Gimel, a Dalet, and a Lamed.
Gadla. Oh, Gadla, your greatness. And
Right.
Shema.
And then this one is Shimcha, your name.
Shimha. Shimha, your name.
shame, right?
Shem.
Shame. It's
And
just
Bevodo.
Kivodo is God's glory.
God's going to Bevodo. And Nagid is your greatness. No. Nagid, it's we will tell.
Nagid is we will tell, and it has the same shoresh, the same root as Haggadah.
Right.
Okay, they both have something to do with telling.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Go on to the next page. And Evelyn, you want to read here?
Yes, the core of the Kedusha consists
Kedusha, right?
Kedusha consists of 3 biblical verses. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Adonai, Sivaot, Milo, Kol Haaretz, Kivodo.
Right.
And it's holy, holy, holy is Adonai of the heavenly legions. The whole earth is full of God's glory. Then Baruch Kivo Adonai, blessed is the glory of Adonai. Komo, from God's place.
Imlo Adonai.
Lo Adonai Leola. Adonai will rule forever.
Hello, hi.
Zion. Lidor Ador. Hallelujah. From generation to generation. Hallelujah.
Okay.
It
So
is,
go ahead, just read that first little paragraph.
I just said it is the first of these verses that prophet Isaiah describes the beautiful and mystical vision of God sitting on the divine throne surrounded by angels. How can we understand holiness? Perhaps we can best imagine it as life's 4th dimension, that invisible place of existence that turns Friday night into Shabbat, a simple act into mitzvah, and a wish into a prayer, and then give you interpretation of holiness.
Okay, so that's the main part of the Kedusha is made up of those 3 verses. that are all taken right from the Bible, right? They were
Mhm.
verses that they transposed into the prayer. Okay, so on the next page, it's going into each part of the prayer. The first one is the part that says, let us sanctify your name, Nekadesh et Shimcha ba'olam, right? Nekadesh means let us sanctify. Nekadesh is built on the root kuf dalet shin. And words built on kuf dalet shin all have what word as part of their meaning whenever you see those three letters?
Sanctify.
As
Shema.
sanctify or holy, right?
Shem.
And Shimcha means your name. So the word Shem by itself means name.
Mhm.
And the Cha at the end means your.
Mhm.
Means your name. So Shem.
And
Your
Shem
name.
means Shem. Shemcha is your
Whose
name.
are
And
we
whose name are we
sanctifying?
sanctifying? God's, of course, right?
Olam. We.
Means in the world. So the prefix ba means in the. And olam means world.
Kadosh.
So
In
all
the
the words with the root Kodesh
Kedusha.
and Kedusha we're not going to do now. Let's move down.
Okay.
The whole earth is full of God's glory. Melo, Chol, Haaretz Kevodo. And I'm just reminding you one more time, when you see a Chaf and a Lamed together, right? The second word there, you say the ah like an aw. Whenever you see a Chaf and a Lamed, it's Chol instead of Chal.
Oh, so it's
Underline.
called a kaf and a lamed is called
Oh,
Yes.
Milokol haaretz
Kevodo.
kavodo. Okay.
Underline haaretz in the following sentence from the Torah. We read that God created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and on the seventh day he rested. So that's part of the Kedusha. So do you see the word haaretz in there?
Yeshud amim asher Adonai Elohim Mosheinu va'ad
No,
haaretz.
you're not
The last word haaretz.
the last one, right?
And
Gail, do you want to read those 2 lines in Hebrew for us?
Okay.
Kisheshet.
okay, I'm reading.
Sheshet Yamim Asa Adonai et Hashamayim ve'et haaretz uvayom hashdi
Hashem.
shavat vayabafash.
Shavi'i
By Yinafash, right?
va'ana.
So that means God created the heavens and the earth, and on the 6th day, God rested. So what is the name of the 7th day? It's in that word. So do you see what word would mean he rested? Right.
Shabbat.
Shabbat.
Right.
So Shavat means he rested. Shabbat is the difference between the but and the but then.
Correct. Right. Shabbat is the verb.
Right.
Is Shabbat meaning 7 or something with 7? Shiva, Shabbat?
Yes, Shevet. When it's Shevet is 7. Yeah.
7 Shabbat.
And Kivodo means his glory. Kavod, we know is glory. And the O at the end is a suffix meaning his.
Kavado. That's his God is need them.
Kivodo is God's glory.
Kavado.
Okay, we're going to continue on page 70 with another part of the Kedusha. Yimloch. Evelyn, why don't you read this part up here?
Yimlo means will rule. The root of Yimlo is lo.
Mem,
Lo.
Lamed,
See.
Kaf.
Okay. Words built on the root la
Mem,
have as part of their meaning have, I guess, mean log. And
Okay,
it's, and
so whenever there's a
That's
mem, a lamed, and a chaf, it has something to do with ruling, right?
okay.
And a yud at the beginning of a verb often
will
indicates
rule.
the
Future
future
tense.
tense,
Well,
Okay.
right?
What's your name? The future
And then-
tense. So ima lochi is he will rule. Im lochi.
It's not he, it's just yim loch. Those
Im
two
loch.
dots
So
are
he
not
will rule. It's the
correct.
future. Im
The
loch will.
future tense. Whenever you see a yud at the beginning of a verb, it's future tense.
wow.
Oh, we learned something. Some grammar.
I do not know future tense well at all. So, but I do know that. No, it has a yud. Okay, so Ladur Vadur, Nagid God
Nagid.
Lecha is another part of the Kedusha.
It
So
means
what,
door.
you want to read that for us? Dur means generation.
Dor means generation. Ledor vador is a phrase meaning from generation to generation. Explain in your own words the phrase from generation to generation, whatever.
Okay,
Read the sentence from the Haggadah, circle the Hebrew phrase that means every generation. V'chol dor, that's the one, v'dor hayav adam. In
good.
every generation, each of us, lereot at yatzmo should feel as though we ourselves, kailu hu yatsa mitzrayim, the Mitzrayim had gone forth from Egypt. God Nagid means we will tell or we will relate. Nagid, you know the word Haggadah.
Haggadah.
Yeah.
Haggadah.
I think
Can you
it's-
see the connection between Nagid and Haggadah? What did Haggadah mean? The book? No.
Yeah, Haggadah means the telling.
Telling.
That's actually what Haggadah means, the telling. So whenever you see a gimel and a nun, a gimel, and a dal, it's going to have something to do with telling. And a nun at the beginning of a word
That-
also is a sign of future tense.
Oh, so that doesn't mean we, then.
No,
Okay.
Nagid and Haggadah. On which holiday do we use Haggadah? Haggadah means
on
telling.
Pesach, right? On Pesach, we use
Right, Haggadah, right, on Pesach, Haggadah means your Gadala means your greatness. Gadol in Hebrew word for great, Gadol. What does the ending ch mean? Oh, I
Your.
forgot.
right.
You?
Your.
Oh, interesting. Gadol.
Information. Okay, so who are we up to? I
Yeah.
guess
Maybe
Evelyn
Yeah, I can go ahead and
on
do this.
71, the English at the top.
Yes. On Shabbat, instead of the middle 13, Amidah, blessings for weekdays, we have one, the blessing for the Shabbat day. This yields a total of 7 blessings corresponding to the 7 days of the week. More than asking for gifts such as health, redemption, justice, bounty, or even peace, as the weekday prayers do, this prayer asks for mutual fulfillment. May God be happy with our rest, it says, and may we become sated with God's goodness. So do you want me to read?
Why don't you read?
prayer?
Yeah, start at the top and then we'll let Gail do something.
Okay. Eloheinu Riluhi, God and God of. Eloheinu Heinu, our father and mothers.
The imoteno. Because Abba Avotenu.
Isa nu ha tenu. Take pleasure in our rest. Kadishinu ve meets o tia. Make us holy
Teha.
through your commandments.
Teha,
Teha. Teha.
right? Teha.
Teha. I have to write that down so I can make
Okay,
sure
go ahead.
Ha, all right. And V10 Helkinu Torah T and let your Torah be our portion. Shabinu me
Sab
too.
Anu. Remember
That's
those
right.
two dots, Evelyn,
That
and
is
A.
that, yeah, that goes it's the sab inu
Right,
me to there.
Veha.
Satisfy us from your abundance.
Okay, one more line.
Okay, the sam hinu the tia and make us
Teha.
happy in your salvation.
Right. Okay, we'll let
Yeah.
Evelyn.
There-
Evelyn,
Yes,
wait a minute, before we go on, Evelyn, just remember, two dots next to each other are A, long A, right?
long
And
A.
the three dots are short A. Those are the ones you confuse all the time. Yeah,
Yes, I do.
I know. But it's okay, you'll get it.
Yes,
Okay.
with time. Hopefully before the end of the class.
Letaher, libenu, leavdecha, be'emet. Vehanhilenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Be'ahava uvratzon. Shabbat kadosh, kadshecha. V'yanuhu ba Yisrael. You want me to finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mikadosh Shimcha Baruch
No, Mikha. Do that line again.
Mikadshe.
That's it.
Yeah. Shimcha Baruch Atah Adonai Mikadesh HaShabbat.
Good. Okay. And next week, well, I want to read it from the Siddur. So you'll bring your Siddur with you so we can do the Kedusha from the Siddur, so it's not so broken up. Okay, so now at the end of the Amida, we have the thankfulness portion on page 72, Hoda'ah. Okay, and it's different. Okay, let's read it first. So we're up to Hetty. Do you want to read the English
Okay.
there?
The Amidah coming to close. How does one end such a litany of prayers? The rabbis of old, as if fearful of leaving something out, fashioned the comprehensive prayer of thanksgiving. Its generalities contribute to its power, for each of us carries our own bundle of gratitude. The liturgical templates shared here, thanking God for our lives, our souls, and the miracle with which we are blessed daily, invites the private acknowledging of our thanks before God. So modim,
Right.
anachnu lehu lech she'ata lach she'ata hu Adonai Eloheinu ואלוהי אבותינו ואימותינו לעולם ועד. צור היינו מגן איש
Magain,
מגן אישנו
Yish, Ain,
אישנו. אתה הוא לדור ודור, נודה לך, ובספר,
that's a P.
Two.
Unisap,
וספר,
There.
תחילה,
Unisaper.
ונספר,
You're not
to
hearing, it's a P, not an F.
it's a P, oh,
Unisaper,
נספר,
right,
תחילה, תהו, על
Ha,
העין, על היינו המצוריים בידיך, ועל נשמתנו הפקודות לכו, ועל
Lach. Wait a minute, just wait 1 minute. That it's always when that
לה,
is in there. Lach.
לה.
Yeah.
ועל ניסחו שבכל יום עמנו ועל נפלאותינו תחו
Techa. Unif leotecha.
מפלטך וסובותיך
No, start it
Shabbat.
again. Start that one again. It was the second letter is
וסובותיך
second letter is a et in that word. It's a T sound. The tovotecha.
ותבתך
The tovotecha.
טובותיך
That's it.
שבכל את הדרך ערב
Erev.
וערב ובוקר וצהריים וצהריים
The
צהריים,
Ahayim.
right.
Okay. So, let's finish up the prayer on the next page. Evelyn, you want to read the
Yes.
up to prayers and we'll let you all finish.
Okay. Hatov kivlo halu raha miha
Mecha,
viham rahim kilo tamu hasadeha
good.
ma'olam
May,
olam kivinu lak
good. One more.
Okay, vial kula yit varach v'yit roman shimha malheinu
Good.
tamid liolam vayed.
Nice. Okay, Gail, finish up.
Okay. L'chol hachayim yoducha sela. Vihalu et shimcha be'emet. Ha'el Vishuatenu ve'ezratenu Selah. Baruch atah Adonai hatov shimcha ulcha na'et le'odot.
Nice. So that's the lehodot. So that is all prayers of thankfulness. You know, in the Siddur on Shabbat, it has that, it's like there's a line down the middle. It says if the Chazan is repeating the Amidah, you read one side. And if you're saying it on your own, you read the other side. Anyway, that's that prayer. So next week, we'll look at the words and what they mean on 74. It starts. Okay. Are you home?
Okay,
Gail?
thanks, and have a win. Almost, maybe a half a mile. Yeah, we got killed on the belt. We were making great time, and then it was
back.
You know, bumper to bumper. And then we did. Mel just stopped and bought some fish for dinner at the fish market. So we'll be home in like 2 minutes.
Good.
So thank you very much, and have a winning weekend.
Thank you. We'll try.
You too. Have a good weekend.
And happy
Bye-bye.
birthday.
Bye.
When's your husband's birthday?
It was the 27th of April. It was.
Oh, well, happy belated.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Have a good
See you next
birthday
week.
weekend.
Take care.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye then.
Bye. Have
Bye-bye.
a good weekend.
Bye.